Welcome back, everyone. It's time now for our Top 4 in 4 segment, where I review the top 4 stories of the week in 4 minutes. These stories consist of the most shocking headlines, newsmakers, videos, and images that definitely caught our attention this week. Coming in at headline number 4, a Flint water crisis update. Michigan Governor Rick Snyder has hired 2 outside lawyers to assist with civil representation and to search and process emails and other records connected to Flint's lead-tainted water crisis. A Snyder spokesman confirmed on Thursday that Eugene Dreiker and Brian Lennon have each been awarded a contract worth $249,000 through December 31st. The contracts were first reported Wednesday by Crane's Detroit Business. The Office of Michigan's Attorney General is representing the Republican governor and others in lawsuits filed over the water situation. If consumed, lead can cause developmental delays and learning disabilities. Separately, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services announced Wednesday that $3.6 million in emergency funds will be used to expand Head Start and early Head Start services for Flint children. Coming in at headline number 3, a recap of the latest GOP presidential debate in Detroit. Last night's debate in Detroit was the first debate since retired neurosurgeon Ben Carson announced that he will not continue with his campaign, leaving only Senators Ted Cruz and Marco Rubio and Ohio Governor John Kasich, as well as Donald Trump, left to compete for the nomination. Carson issued a statement Wednesday saying he wouldn't be attending the debate in Michigan and that he sees no path forward to the nomination. But one of the highlights of last night's debate was all of the candidates said they will support Donald Trump if he wins the Republican nomination. Rubio said he is committed to his party and therefore would support the nominee. Cruz said he would prefer Trump to either of the Democratic presidential contenders, Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders, the latter whom he described as a socialist. Kasich offered the most hesitation, but ultimately said that sometimes Trump makes it a little hard, but that he would support him if he is the nominee. Trump was also asked if he would support a nominee other than himself. He hesitated briefly, but said that he would support whoever the Republican nominee is. Our second headline of the week is causing me so much pain right now, and it'll cause you pain if you are a Patriots fan. But if you're not a Patriots fan, I'm not going to let the air out of the bag. Yeah, that's a Deflategate joke. NFL union lawyers who want New England quarterback Tom Brady to put Deflategate behind him for good are ready to make their pitch to a New York court. NFL lawyers are asking the Second U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals in Manhattan to reinstate the league's 4-game suspension of Brady. They say a lower court was wrong to rule that the league bungled a probe of deflated footballs at the AFC Championship game in January 2015. If the league wins, Brady may have to sit out the start of the upcoming season. If the union wins, it is likely he will play. Either way, the case is likely to be cited in labor law for years to come. Brady will not attend the hearing. A ruling is unlikely for weeks. Now for our number 1 headline of the week. Subway customers can finally eat fresh and honestly because their foot-long sandwiches will actually be a foot long as promised. Get this, a judge granted final approval to a settlement of a class action suit filed against Subway after an Australian teen in 2013 posted an image of his sandwich on Facebook that was only 11 inches. The image caught international media attention, with the New York Post writing that it found 4 out of 7 footlongs it purchased in New York measuring only 11 or 11.5 inches. As part of the settlement, Subway agreed to institute practices for at least 4 years to ensure its bread is at least 12 inches long. The judge approved $520,000 in attorney fees and $500 for each of the 10 individuals who were representatives of the class action suit, but no monetary claims were awarded. Still, Subway agreed as part of the settlement to take steps to ensure its bread, again, is at least 12 inches long, including requiring franchisees to use a tool for measuring bread. Well, be sure to join me next Friday. I'll be stacking up a foot-long list of interesting stories of the week that certainly won't shortchange you out of a full serving of the latest headlines. As always, I'll have a mouthful for you next time. We'll be right back after this.